Hey, and welcome back to episode 17 of Techs-Mechs Colony, Just a Pail. Already have somebody going mad as soon as we start this one off, of course. This is going to be a lot of maintenance task stuff that we're cleaning up. We have a lot of animals that are supposed to be slaughtered that haven't been, and honestly the big issue with our food is we have 6 dozen chinchilla. We should have 1 dozen. So we're a little behind. We have half again as many cows as we should. Got more chickens than we should. So just the issue is labor. We did have a lot of raiders though, so last couple of episodes makes sense. We'll see how this goes. I wonder if a kitchen robot would be able to handle animal slaughter. We may need to get more robots sooner rather than later. Still working on floating turrets, so that once we get this finished up, we'll finally be able to defend ourselves a little bit better here through our little river corridor. Right now, we're still power positive. That's the important part. Yet another chinchilla has given birth. So many chinchilla. Oh, they're as bad as rabbits. We may need an alternative. Let's go into the workload here and set our workload control up. What qualifies as a butcher task? Slaughter animals is a handle. We have 3 people who are set to handle animals at a pretty high priority. We're gonna... if we raise Ari's any higher, we're gonna start cutting into our harvesting. And that's not good. But maybe we should. What does Tommy even have for skills? Animals is a 1, so we don't really want him doing that because he's just gonna make a mess of things, and that's not gonna go well. So we just have to hope things get fixed. Occasionally people get slaughtered like they're supposed to be. How long does Leo have to stay with us again? He's our visitor. 5.5 days. Can't get him high. We can't give him alcohol or drugs because he doesn't like that, because he's a teetotaler. Somewhere in this is... Isn't he a teetotaler? Why do I remember that? Teetotaler will be unhappy, but he's not... He's not a teetotaler, though, is he? Psychically sensitive, staggeringly ugly. I don't think he's... Oh, maybe it's his beliefs. Maybe his beliefs don't allow for medical use only. That's what it is. He's not a teetotaler, but his belief system is that he is. Well, that's unfortunate. What if that includes alcohol? We have beer. Maybe he'll drink some beer. I have concerns about his overall happiness. We'll see how it goes. It's not like he has any tasks to do. He can just sit there and lounge in our hot tub all day and eat our nutrient paste and stare at the stars. Certainty is slowly falling for some of our prisoners, which is good. I'm regretting the training dummies. Like, they're great for the melee skill training, but that noise. So, Panther's almost converted. Lancer is converted, which means Lancer should be getting set to recruit. Resistance of 3.4. He's getting down there. Gert is in the process of being a recruit, resistance down to 8.2 because she's already a true ethicist. Anteater is getting pretty close to being converted. That's good. We need the people. Ari's now hiding in the room because of serious pain. What is your serious pain? Oh, a bite scar. Ooh, a bite scar on the eye. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too judgmental of that. We do have some traders though, which is great. Unfortunately, Ari is our trade master. Let's have Marcian. Actually, Marcian looks like they're our actual trade master. 14% trade price improvement. Okay, that's good to me. Does Marcian have a role in our society? Yeah, he's the ethical decider. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. He's our leader, as it were. Alright, what do we want to sell? We're going to sell the terrible weapons that we have that we don't have a need for. And so we don't have any particular preferences for food or of our clothing types. Those aren't bad, though. We're going to sell off the stuff that needs to be repaired a lot, cut down on load there. We'll keep the revolvers, the better quality revolvers with the higher durability, and the sawed-off shotgun just in case. L-Tech staff will keep. I think the rest of this is probably not anything we necessarily have to have. We're going to sell some of the ambrosia off to pay for things. We don't need herbal medicine. We don't need the pemmican. We might actually buy the pemmican for the prisoners. That wouldn't be bad. We can just sell some psychotropic fungus. Oh, I guess it's a fruit. Okay, well, that is that is. So we're gonna lose 2 silver out of this potential deal, but that does help a little bit with standing overall when enough times happen with it. I'm gonna mark this to be called urgently for both, just so they're out. The silver doesn't matter. I just don't want to forget about it. As far as that goes, we should probably fix 300 steel. That is expensive. That is expensive. We're going to not make it a safe. So we have floating turrets now, which is good. We can do some other things as needed. I don't recall what they were. Let's take a quick look. We should really get into prosthetics, right? Because we're transhumanists and they really like having replaced body parts. So let's do that. Let's start down the prosthetics path. We already have the basic prosthetics, so we can make crude replacements if we have to, but it would be better to have actual replacements. These still aren't great. They're still simples, so they've got a reduced efficiency. But 70% efficiency is better than 0, and that leads the way up to bionics, so we can make bionic replacements, which are far, far better. Need a meditation spot. Really? We have people that need more meditation spots? Okay. Let's just build some more. That completely broke the pattern I was going for, but you know what? That's fixed. There we go. Got a triangle. Anteater's in a sad wander because he was insulted. Somebody insulted Anteater. That's not nice. You know what the issue is? The issue is Leo. Leo, you're no longer allowed to beat on things. All you do is eat our food and sit in our hot tub and beat things. And I'm not a fan of that. 4% for impressive combat training is not worth it in my mind. Defense of Fortune. Theodisia Bardanus, a freeholder of the Binion of Uzbo, is making a request of you. 3 groups of tribespeople have been harassing her caravans. She asks that you send them a challenge message, attracting them to attack and eliminating the threat yourself. 3 berserkers, 2 penitents, 2 warriors with 2 similar-sized groups. We don't have enough fighters for that, so I'm going to say no. It'd be nice to have the specialized limbs tech print. Be outstanding. That's not something this colony can survive right now. That said, we now have access to floating turrets. We need chem fuel for that, though. Let's see what we want to do with that. We have biofuel refining, we just haven't done anything with it yet. So that is... okay, so that's an option. Let's start working on that. Where do we want to put our biofuel refinery? $170 watts to power it. Let's stick it there. This could go poorly, but I feel like that's not bad. Then my question is, can you put chem fuel on any of the existing bulk storage objects we already have built? Can do it on shelving, which is not really what I want. Let's... So we could use Rimmerfeller. We could get into Rimmerfeller and get some big tanks for chem fuel, but I feel like that's not really something we want to do for this small term, so we'll just make a zone for it. Yeah, we'll just make a small zones for it. We're going to do it inside, even though this screams at me to be a terrible idea. Because if it catches fire, we can just tell people not to come in here until these doors catch fire. So, I mean, that is an option we have. We can also just replace them with steel doors. And then we don't have to worry about them catching fire. And that'll solve that issue for us. We're going to make chem fuel from organics. And let's take a look at what we've got options here. Raw food, vegetarian products. We can definitely use the corn, potatoes, and rice for that. That would be good. We don't eat them. And we're not currently turning those into kibble. We can also use eggs if we needed to. We'll just set that task to be done forever. And we'll use up all this excess corn and rice we have that we're not going to use for anything else. Anteater started a social fight with Panther. Why would you two of you do that? And then you're both in a fight. You both had to be patched up. Why y'all gotta be this way? Why y'all gotta be this way? We still have way too many chinchilla. It's gotten worse. Oh, it's gotten worse. It keeps getting worse. We're going to suspend the butchering actions, just so we stack some bodies up. That's about all we can do right now, is just stack the bodies. Well, while we're here, let's do a single refrigerator. We'll put our beers in that, so that people don't have to keep going in and out. That'll be nice for that. I think actually we're going to build a copy here. When this finishes, it is fermented, just nobody's grabbed it yet. Storage, clear all. The hares are pregnant. We do have an order, a management order for the hares, right? Yes, we do. Okay. This is how far over we are. We have far too many male alpacas. We have far too many chinchillas, period. 28 children instead of 2. Oh. Ooh. Chinchilla 179 is pregnant. The chinchilla are running away. So much mess everywhere. So much mess. Alright. We have these things. just have too much work to be done. Our warden tasks are set to very high priority, right? No, they're not. Oh, let's fix that. That way our prisoners actually get fed like they're supposed to. .6 resistance on Lancer. There's a prison breakout. Of course there is. Okay, well, to be fair, they've been pretty angry, so that doesn't really shock me. Question is, how are they going to come out? Yeah, like that. We don't really have a good way to subdue them, unfortunately. So we're just going to sit here and make them attack one at a time. Alright, Anteater is dead, which is unfortunate. Bleeding out in 6 hours, bleeding out in 5 hours. Well, let's do this slightly differently. Yeah, now we're just going to have everybody capture them all. Capture Gert, capture Panther, capture Lancer. This body is unfortunately dead, which is a shame because Anteater was going to convert to us. But it is what it is. Hey, alright, you're our doctor, right? Who is our doctor? Marcian, Osseous, Winter. No, Osseous is our big one. Where is Osseous? Are you already going back to sleep? Oh, you're getting food. Okay. We need stuff taken care of. Still bleeding out. No longer bleeding out. 3 hours, 2 hours. Ooh, this is gonna get close. 5. Go tend Lancer right now. See if we can bounce this. 4, 3, 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 3 seconds, dead. Unfortunate. What did Marcian go do? Marcian decided to go sleep. Well, that is what that is. But at least Panther's not bleeding out. Fortunately, we're almost back to square one, as only Gert's only converted to us now. There's always something going. And a mechanoid cluster. Well. That's a thing. That is a thing. Mechanoid cluster landing nearby will initially be dormant, remain dormant until disturbed or until proximity sensors are triggered. Let's see what we've got going on. That's a lot. Okay, so we got some defense positions, a psychic suppressor, 12 days. We've got a pikeman, we've got some turrets, we've got an auto charge turret. That's not great. Back node. The problem with this is going to be able to heavily hurt. Man, I don't know that we have the ability to take care of that. We could try to mortar it. We don't have border technology research. Well then. We're going to ignore it. We're going to ignore it, because if we don't, it's going to spell death for the colony. And hopefully, we can figure something else out in the meantime. And a solar flare takes down literally everything we have. But not the mechanoids, because they're immune to them. Because they cheat like that. And we're still so far behind on animals. Panther's got an infection. That's not good. It's minor, which is good. Can rapidly get bad, though. We'll see how the tending to that becomes. We could throw the dryads at it. Sneak the dryads around this side and have them deal with things. The solar flare's ending finally. Marcy's on an insulting spree. Why can't everybody just get along? We have a reinforced barrel. We just don't have the technology to use mortars yet. Just like we don't have any chemfuel manufactured yet. It's a refining task, right? Nope, that's... Yes. Yes, it is. Well, we'll see how it gets to it. I would like to have chemfuel manufacturers so we could actually get defenses set up down here along the river. The problem is, we really need... Oh, the guest is unhappy. That's unfortunate. Why are you stressed? Because you were insulted. Oh, Marcian took it out on you. Well, let's... We're just gonna get him high. That's all we can do now. It's literally all we can do. Winter and Marcian are suffering from minor heat stroke. Marcian. Winter has tamed a boar. I'm not against that. I did set those tasks up, I just forgot about them. We're more than a day behind on management tasks. We have a hare that returned back to the wild. We're just going to set handle tasks to a higher priority across the board. It's really our only option right now. Is Marcian insulting Tommy? You are. Marcian, you are the worst. The absolute worst. That... What else is assigned to warden actions? Oh, good lord, they're fighting too. Well, that is what that is. Marcian is down. Leo beat Marcian up. Maybe that will teach Marcian not to be an insulting jerk to everybody. Make it a 28. There we go. Ari's finally prioritizing the tasks, getting things slaughtered. Going to feed our prisoners because Ari's also our primary wardener since Marcian is out of commission. The chinchilla continue birthing children. I have concerns. 98 chinchilla. Oh no. And that's with slaughtered chinchilla. There's a whole stack of dead chinchilla bodies here. And we still are at 98. 97. 96. Gert's in a daze because of intense pain. 92. We're getting down there. Hopefully our howling dryads will move those bodies onto the meat hooks where they're supposed to. We'll see how that goes. I have concerns there as well. Failed to calm down Gert. We're almost there. We've almost got the food under control. We're going to flag all these bodies to be hauled urgently, because that seems like the way to do that. Hopefully that will keep them all from rotting. Leo is still unhappy. Is he seriously leaving? He is. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Leo. You're the one who wanted to come at our ridiculous town here. So I blame you. Our tourism brochures are very clear. Death and destruction is all that awaits. Almost sustainable food. We'll see how it goes. This seems like a good place to wrap things up for this session. Didn't have quite as much excitement and activity as the last couple times, though we do have this looming mechanoid infestation we're going to have to deal with, and I feel like it's going to result in us having to sacrifice a lot of dryads to deal with those turrets. We'll see how that goes, though. But that's a task for next time, unless we happen to get some raiders that come in a little bit too close and trigger the proximity alert. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below with any comments, suggestions. Hope to see you next time. Stay safe, and as always, stay goose.